Hi, my name is Alex. Welcome to my new YouTube channel, where I just rant about random stuff that I want to rant about with probably no script because I'm too lazy to write a script. And if I read off stuff, I can't read. So I'm just gonna rant about whatever I want, and then I'm gonna have a procreate time lapse that was very poorly slowed down because the procreate time lapse just makes the lines but not the movements of the lines. So yeah, it's gonna look very choppy, but it's a time lapse nonetheless, and it will be a time lapse, and the audio will be like a karaoke or something that's relating to the time lapse. So, today I would like to rant about a very fun topic, the tramp stamps. I know, the best band in the world. I know everyone has been bashing them, and it's rightfully so because they suck. Um, you guys know that they're the they're the 2021-2020 industry plants that it's very obvious that they're industry plants cuz their appearance, I mean, I don't say that I'm punk or anything or alt, but they look like posers, straight up. They look like posers. And you saw their hair colors. They're all their hair looks like it was dyed at the same point because you can see their roots, and their roots for all of them are all at the same place. So, okay, the members, Marissa, Paige, and Carol. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but Carol looks racist. She does. If you if you look at her, she looks racist. She just has one of those faces. And you know their song, I'd Rather Die. That one's pretty much fetishizing people of color, which, as a person of color, I don't find that to be very nice. And I find it to be very disrespectful, especially to Paige, because she she's married to a straight white guy. So, uh, poor dude. Hope if you hear this, which you probably won't, I hope you're doing okay. Hope you and Paige are doing okay after, the song. But tramp stamps, they're so bad. Their music sounds fake. Their whole aesthetic sounds fake. That one TikTok with the emo songs. How did they not know I'm not okay? Like, come on. It's like the one of the biggest emo quote unquote songs ever. Like, come on. They're not. They're. I. My Chemical Romance is not emo. Fight me on that. But how do you not know I'm not okay? And that one Evanescence song, Bring Me to Life. Everybody knows that. Like, even I know a soft rock music station that my grandma plays all the time. She knows the song, and it plays there a lot. So they have no excuse to not know that song unless they've been living under a rock, which I definitely think they have been. If you look at their appearance and think, "Oh yeah, this is totally cool. I'm totally gonna wear this," and then people are gonna think I'm so punk and alt, and I'm gonna be accepted in the community when they look like punks from like the future, because no punk is really dressed like that, especially not a punk who looks like a poser. So I don't know what they're doing. They're just weird. Their music sucks, feels fake, right before, like, they came around in November, which is fake, which seems super fake altogether. But they came in November, but they formed allegedly in February of 2020, which I find to be absolute BS, cuz most of them were in like pop music before tramp stamps. And I don't remember which one. I think it was Melissa. She's not the one that looks racist though, but she was the one who said the N-word on Twitter. Which, if you're truly someone in the alt community, or even thinking about being alt, which I know she wasn't a year ago, you would know that saying the N-word on any occasion is not cool, and you will get backlash, and it will come back to haunt you, like it has. And I don't know. I know they know what they're doing. I know they're doing this for attention, and we're just and like all these videos about them are just giving them more attention. But oh well. They know what they're doing. Just if you honestly like their music, which I don't, it sounds so fake. And how dare they not have a bassist? I'm a bassist, and this hurts. F in the chat for bassists everywhere. But yeah, if you don't, if it's so confusing. Like, why doesn't the singer just play bass? Because I know in one of their videos, they have, they have one of them, a Paige playing drums, and Carol, the racist looking one, playing guitar, and then no bassist to be found. I would not be surprised if their songs just like straight up did not have bass. I don't care enough to listen to their music because I heard like little snippets and it wasn't cool. It sounded bad, like trashy bad. I would not listen to it I wouldn't listen to it if I was held up at gunpoint even, because it's no thank you, girl. Just cut it out. You know they were in pop music before, so I'd be surprised if people didn't find out about the pop music before. Like Marissa, I think that's the one, yeah. Marissa was in pop music, and it's released, and I think she has an Apple Music page. I haven't checked because I don't care enough to check about him. I just know all of this stuff from randomly researching because I had nothing better to do. Like, if you had nothing better to do, why don't you just search up a band that's obviously trash and fake? Like, oh my god. I saw one video interview about them, and it was just them saying, we want to get VMAs and we want to get Grammys when, if they're alt and they think they're alt, you're not going to get a Grammy if you're alt. I'm sorry, but unless you're like one of the bigger bands that are popular in the scene and popular enough to get more popular than the mainstream pop, like, then you have no chance of getting a Grammys or even be nominated or even thought of at the Grammys if you're alt nowadays and you're a smaller band. Especially Tramp Stamps, because I know they have probably by now, less than 10 listeners on Spotify and Apple Music combined. I'm an Apple Music listener, and they don't show you those numbers, but I know it's less than 5. Their music is just that kind of music. I'm surprised that they haven't taken down their Instagram, TikTok, and their music pages on any streaming service because of all the backlash they've been getting. Because they're just come on. They know everything they're doing is fake. They know that their fans are gonna leave them as soon as probably their next song drops, because I know that their next song, I don't even know what it is. I just have the feeling it's gonna be trash and racist and homophobic and against punk standards. And I know it's one of their songs in the future or in the past is gonna be like that. And their fans, their 6 fans, are gonna be leaving them to find some better bands. Like, I hate Billie Eilish, but she's better than these loser wannabe punks. I can't wait to see how they offend more people in the future. And I know if you're on this video, you saw that Instagram post of them trying to justify what they said. The thing is that if you saw it, you would have seen the N-word comment, and they just like wrote the most BS sentence about it, not even apologizing, because the N-word is still a very hurtful term today. I don't use it hurtfully. I don't see other people using it hurtfully, but it is, and the way that Marissa used it was. So they should apologize for that. And the whole post just feels like, hey, you guys are mad at us for absolutely nothing, and you should be sorry and apologize to us and give us money. Like, no, you're trash. And if you think an apology, quote unquote, post about all of that is, if you think that is going to get your fans to like you again, you are surely mistaken. Man. I'm surprised, again, I'm surprised they didn't turn off comments, because I went into the comments of that post and they were just like, read the post, sweetie. Like we didn't read the post already, dum dum. Learn how to read too. I know this is a notes apology, which, this is like a YouTuber apology, but in letter form. And it does not fit. Not one bit. They need to learn how to read and learn social cues, and not try to cuss out your fans, or not even fans, your haters, because everybody's a hater of tramp stamps, rightfully so. Everybody's a hater because of stuff that they did. I know it's just for attention. I know they know what they're doing, but they got to do better. They have to do better than what they're doing now, because what they're doing now is just for attention and fake. They need to change up some stuff. I would get, and you know that they are in affiliation with Dr. Luke, which I don't know a lot about him, but I know he did some stuff to Kesha, which is not, or Kesha or Rihanna, I don't know. I know it's one of them, and I know he's a duty head, whatever. And if that makes anything worse, it makes that, if it makes tramp stamps worse, makes it worse with the Dr. Luke affiliation. And not saying cancel culture is good, but these girls deserve it. Thank you. I'm done about my rant. Have a good day. Thank you.